You ready?
I don't know if I'll make it.
This is Kevin's favorite part. He's been waiting for this for days. All right, welcome back to CNC Equipment's YouTube channel. We're back on Tucker's Bloody Mary project truck. Big day today. We're dropping the Cummins. That's good.
Gotta get perfect.
Don't back it up.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I backed it up.
We're dropping the Cummins in the truck today. It's a big day.
Yeah.
So if you guys you need to get caught up down below. There is a link down below in the description to the playlist on this truck. Quick story, we pulled a stock first gen 12 valve Cummins engine out of a 1992 Dodge truck. Went through the motor, resealed it. We sent the injection pump off to Area Diesel Service. They went through it, gave us new injectors. We're getting ready to drop a turbo on it today from Area Diesel Service. And since then we pulled the Power Stroke. Yes, we pulled the Power Stroke out of the truck. Converted this truck to four-wheel drive. You guys might know Ford never made a four-wheel drive truck. So anyway, you guys want to get caught up on all that, go back and watch that stuff. So what do you think? You ready?
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the dust, the overspray.
It's been sitting in there a while, bud. We've been doing other things. So we're getting ready to drop this engine in. We got to get some fuel lines prepped. We're going to use the original diesel fuel system on this truck, supposedly. So another company we teamed up with, Diesel Conversion Specialist. You guys watched the previous video on this engine build. You know, we got this adapter plate for them. We got a few other goodies from them. They sent these motor mounts, bolt-in motor mounts, very nicely built and painted. They also sent us a conversion booklet. So we got a whole complete kit, but if you guys have not done so, you need to go check them out. I've used their stuff in the past a few times, and it's very nice stuff for sure. But they sent us adapter plate, got a clutch, flywheel, conversion friendly manifold from them, alternator, fuel oil mounts and goodies, and they got the little small stuff that adds up, little adapters and sensor adapters and stuff like that. So did you get the fuel lines off? Are we just gonna have to kill this video? We're done. So you know why I cut them to begin with, right? Yeah. Guess I didn't have the right tool. So Ford's got these quick coupler lines, and we don't have the right exact tool to pop those loose, but we'll get those off. First thing we need to do is bolt one engine mount on this side, then we got to take it off the stand. You guys watched the last video, we couldn't fit the turbo on there because it's mounted to our engine force steer. So once we get it off, we'll get that turbo and stuff on there from Area Diesel Service. Alright, Tucker's getting the driver's side engine mount on here. We had to take an account and test fit our line coming out of our power steering pump. So I had to utilize this set of holes. Hopefully it works. They got two sets there, so this in theory should drop the motor down lower, which should be good for clearance if it misses the front cross member. So we'll find out here shortly.
No torque specs.
We got a torque wrench.
Probably should use that, maybe.
You gotta go click, click. Or beep!
Just go.
Oh, round town, and you're the mayor.
It's because I wasn't looking.
That's good. Well, it's in the air. That chain's rated for thousands of pounds, son.
Yeah.
We'll put the other motor mount on and cover up all this stuff that you missed.
Beautiful.
We got a turbo drain line here. We might ought to consider getting it in there first before we put that on.
This might custom contraption.
Alright, first thing we're going to do here, we've been deciphering. We're going to throw the turbo on there so we can maybe route the turbo feed drain line. It's a long way away. You ready?
I don't know if I'll make it.
This is Kevin's favorite part. He's been waiting for this for days. You got the gasket there, Sonny? So we got two studs in the back that come with this conversion manifold we got from Diesel Conversion Specialist.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. At least that's what I've been told. Got a nut. I just need one.
Oh.
I'm sure Kevin didn't want to hold this all day.
No problem.
Okay, I got mine run up. It's the easiest that's ever going to be. We'll just put bolts right up here. Okay, there she is. She's getting heavier over here, boys.
She's leaning.
Alright. You guys are wondering, that's a Borg Warner S300. We did get that from Area Diesel. I'm going to link a video down below of injection pump, injectors, and this turbo. You can go to watch that video and get all the specs and all the stuff we're using.
Now try to record.
Take two. What are we doing here?
Stud, 15mm. Bolt with, I don't know,
17 millimeter.
American bolt.
America.
Wait, I don't know what.
Now it's going to run good.
Got like 10 different.
So what are you working on here now? So we got the turbo on, is what he's trying to say with
Pretty much like the UN.
United Nations.
That's right.
Yeah, you can go into peace talks with this. So his wastegate, his wastegate valve here is hid. I mean, like it's barely touching the hose. So we're thinking, oh, you've got it loose.
I don't think it's going anywhere. I took it all the way out.
We got to take that C-clip loose. We're going to try to take it and turn it and poke that hose over here so it's not hitting. And then we're going to try to get the turbo drain hose routed. Hope that works. It's tight fit. You got too big a turbo, bud.
Nuh-uh.
You know what you could do? You can stack another one up here too.
Twin turbo?
Twin turbo. Just go through the
That
roof.
sounds like a good idea now.
That's what Kevin would do.
Stick it out the hood. That's what you do. You get one to prime the other one.
You get a little baby turbo and a big monster turbo.
When you smash my old one?
And then you get a picture window through the side of your block.
Everybody needs a cutout.
That's right. Alright, Mr. Kevin's pre-lubing up the bearings in the turbocharger.
The turbo.
I'm spinning the wheel like she's boosting up, bud.
Goodbye now, turbo.
I'd say you got her. She's nice and lubed now. I can feel her. Alright.
Happy.
Good idea to do that on your new turbos. It's now warranted. Whatever that is. Out of warranty whenever you put it on this motor.
Good.
We got the drain line hooked up. Tucker's got a little rubber there for a little extra wear protection. We're hooking up the turbo feed line. We're not real excited about the configuration of it right now, so we may get a different line that loops around. So this is going to get us going for right now. Well, we think we got everything on it we can possibly put on it. We got the turbo on, we put a perometer, got all our sensors in. We got our Ford oil pressure sensor in here, coolant sensor here, boost pressure sensor. That's pretty much it. No electronics on the pump. We're going to kill it manually. We need no electronics for this motor to run, right? No alternator, no battery. It's going to be manual. You can park it on the hill and start it. We're going with the super simple situation here. Looks like Kevin's driving a forklift, bud, so
That's fine.
we're going to try to stab this dude in here. So these diesel conversion mounts should drop right in a couple existing holes in there according to their instructions right here. Don't scratch his paint, bud. What? You watching? He's coming in like Miley Cyrus. You're about 3 inches, 3 or 4. About 4 or 5 inches. You go straight back. You go down. Can you go down at all?
Yeah, you can go down like 3.
Let's go down a little bit, Kevin.
Inches.
How much?
Keep going. That's good.
Now you can come in some,
Like
Kevin.
An inch or 3/4 there.
You go down at all? What do you say, Tucker? You're not driving it by Christmas? Christmas is already gone and went in YouTube land. Well, we got her in there. Tucker's getting nuts on the bottom of the motor mounts.
Got it.
We're touching the back of the firewall, but we're up. The front's got to go way down. She's snug as a bug in a rug.
Is that as far as the motor dropped down?
No, it's got to go down probably like 2 or 3 inches, I'd say, Tucker.
It's going to?
Yeah. Do you like that?
Oh, if that's the case, then it should be good.
Okay. We may have to get a jack or something under there to hold the back of that in a block for now. All right, we're back at it on the truck. It's been a couple days after we set that motor in there. Mr. Tucker, it's up on the ladder here, as you can see. We're going to put the ZF 5-speed transmission in a second, but first thing we're going to do, this truck, if you watched the previous videos, was a 2-wheel drive truck, so it had no transfer case shifter, and it was automatic, so it had no hole for manual transmission either. So what Tucker's doing right now, he's taking some screws out of this dummy plate that Ford put in here, and from my experience, these things are glued in like no other. So we're going to go ahead and get these prepped and ready for the manual transmission before we get it in here, and then it's hard to get to this stuff. So I think we may leave this in there for now so we can mark it, and we'll actually cut a hole in that. I don't have one of these that has a hole in it already, and I'm not sure with this Cummins motor, it may place the transmission in a little bit of a different spot. So yeah, try to scoot the hinge. Oh yeah,
Like nothing.
a little bit of heat does wonders, bud.
Let me go up in there and get it out.
I think I got it. It is warm. You got it? Trying to heat that old blue. Okay, you want to go ahead and get that other piece unbolted while we got heat here? And there's black sticky stuff on there. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah. You got it? Now you got a big hole in the truck.
Just this.
Might be a ball and a spring under there. It's a little detent right there. Alright, so this is a Ford ZF 5-speed out of, actually come out of one of those trucks. I hauled a bunch of 86 Fords out a while back, and a guy converted one of those to a ZF 5-speed. That's one of the reasons I grabbed those trucks. This transmission's been rebuilt by somebody. It's got a new input shaft and stuff in it. He had those trucks put together, and I bet it probably don't have 500 miles on it, so the input shaft was brand new. I can tell because there's no wear on the splines or anything. We're going to go ahead and reseal the top of the shifter, even though it's probably just fine, but we got a reseal kit for it. We're going to go ahead and get all that stuff put together before we get it put up in there. So get that cleaned up and we'll reseal her. All right, we got the new boots and seals and gaskets on the top of the transmission. You got to go way up.
We got room for days.
There is a little more room, it seems like. So, Diesel Conversion Specialist actually sent new bolts for this too in part of their kit. We got them over here, got anti-seize on them since they're threaded into that aluminum adapter plate. Make it easy on the next person.
Probably be me whenever.
You got this locked in 4th gear so we can kind of spin it to get it to line up in the splines.
We have to go forward so we don't hit that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not. Okay. Can I go forward some or?
Yeah, let's tilt this thing back. You can come forward more. That would be it.
Apparently. I can probably fold that back.
You know what, let me lean this back and match the motor.
I was just gonna make it worse.
And push her in a little bit. Okay, going up. Let's go up over here. See that magic trick?
Ooh.
Look at that, bud. Just slid right in. Give me a little snap-on light so I can see in here. And going up. Oh, now come in. Turn your back shaft as you're going in and push.
Turn it?
Yeah. Yep. You still turning? Turn and push. Oh, Jesus. Go up a little bit. Push. She has started for sure.
Can't really spin it anymore.
Do what?
Can't spin it anymore.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that you mean?
Yeah.
Let's grab a couple bolts and get them started. That's some more bolt.
Nope. No. That one's not really started over there.
Okay. That isn't.
Probably my side, but
Just hit that a little bit. Alright, now get the other side.
same one.
Mm-hmm. Keep an eye on your gap. I got about a half-inch gap.
Oh, I got a big old gap.
She's there.
There.
Alright, transmission slid in there very nice. That diesel conversion specialist adapter plate worked perfectly. You even got the alignment dowels in there. Bolts and everything worked good. Slid right in nicely. We've got a transmission mount out of that other truck that's not going to work here, Tucker.
Not gonna work?
Not going to work.
Of course
So
it doesn't work.
we need to get it out. Then we'll see what we need to do. So we actually don't have a manual transmission crossmember. We've got an automatic one that come out of this truck. Remember that transmission come out of a 1986 truck and they kind of modified some stuff together. So we may make a new one, or we may try to drop this automatic one in there and see if it will work. We can modify it. I do know on the front drive shaft transfer case is part of a clearance issue, so it's going to be sitting in here going down there, and since this truck's sitting about 1.5 inches higher, we may have to deal with that, but it's going to get those off here and we'll get it figured out and we'll bring you back.
Perfect.
Alright, so this is the automatic transmission crossmember. This is actually where it bolted in at, so automatics are longer. We actually got to go right up in here, and you guys can see it's up too tall too, so the manual's kind of dropped down more. So what are you going to do?
Custom.
Henry Ford here doesn't have a manual transmission bracket today. I don't think we do we? Unless that one out of that 86 Ford might work. Is it? I think you could probably fab up a pretty nice one too.
Yeah, and we can go and see what.
Yeah, we're gonna do some figuring. I just want to show you guys. So there's actually a set of holes up here for the manual transmission mount. This is where the auto was, so about 6 inches shorter on that part of it. So, and that changes our drive shaft links and all that stuff. It's fun times. All right, we've got a factory Ford transmission mount here. Bolts up like that. Gonna get it in there. Then that's gonna give us something to go off of. So,
But I can't see where it goes.
no, sorry. I'll let go.
Now you're making it hard on me.
Oh yeah, no pressure. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, sure.
All right, we're coming together.
Shorty truck makes a return. she crooked.
What was that, Hunter?
Sorry, that's cool.
We just love it when little brother comes to help. Poor Shorty is missing more parts now, Tucker.
I'm over here jacking myself up.
Look at this old dirty transfer case you took out of the Shorty truck.
I'm never doing that again.
I'm thinking it needs some new seals put in it. So that Shorty truck had like 48,000 miles in it, but I think it might have been in a query or something. So it's just sitting up here, no bolts in or nothing. We're kind of mocking it up, but this is a heavy duty.
This sums up everything.
Yeah, it
The
is
only
dirty.
my Doppler.
So we're just trying to get some measurements. We're drawing up a transmission mount brace here, so I'm gonna put a little drop in it for the drive shaft too. What are you doing? What are you smiling, laughing on TV for?
Nothing. I'm good at making
Hey,
smile. What's up?
you're gonna have to go
That's
wash
not
this.
good.
You're gonna have to go wash this, and I know what we need to get all the oil and grease off there with.
Super clean.
That's a nice hat you got there, bud.
Like my glasses. Yeah. Here's a little before.
All right, been figuring out some cross member braces here. We got a whole pile of parts drawn up, cleaned up. We got to try to bend that piece to match this piece.
Oh my.
That's what I think. I did put little notches in here, so that piece is 6 inches longer than that piece. Think it'll work?
I hope it does.
I have no idea. That's a lot of bending. We'll figure it out here. All right, so here's what we got going on. We got to bend. I got notches put in here. We got to bend each one of those notches to match these angles. Sound easy?
No.
Let's fire up the 3-phase converter for the press brake, and let's see what we can do here. It's either going to be epic or it's going to fail real quick. I say we start down here, bend these 2 joints, I think. Then we can catch that one. That way these holes won't get off, because that's what locates the transmission. Matter which way?
No, it shouldn't.
How much?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there you go.
Quite a bit more, huh? Well, we done good to the very last one.
Got a little carried away.
A little carried away, but we can put that in a vise and bend that right back. But other than that, she lined up very well. I'm pleased with it. Put that in a vise and put it back. So this is kind of what we got going on. Boxing that in. I got some little plates that go in between there. So that would be way stronger than factory, huh? I like it. Let's go straighten it up.
It's not really smart.
Alright, this is what we got going on here. Got everything squared up. I'm just putting the last clamp on her. Tucker, are you going to weld her up?
Welder.
get her tacked up, and then we're gonna put a few gussets in here. And then we got the side brackets that go on last. Man, it's almost like I planned for it.
Doesn't fit.
It fits. It just needs a hammer. It'll fit. Give her a little package.
Package 1,000. Oh, dang.
Got the gas on there, bud?
Yeah, it's on. I'm gonna tack it all through.
Alright, Mr. Tucker's got her all tacked up here. We're going to test fit it, see what happens. I know the transmission's got to go. Come down a little bit. Looks like it's going to work though.
Yeah.
So we'll use a couple. You can drill through a couple of the existing frame holes and drill a couple new ones. It should be good. Got plenty of clearance for your front drive shaft.
I sure hope so.
Alright, you get that welded up and get those braces in there. It'll be good. It's getting late here on the day. It's actually Sunday today, so it's getting kind of late. That's why none of the other guys are here. You got these gussets you got to put in here too.
Where'd they go?
Wherever you want.
Wherever I want.
You pick.
That's a first.
I don't know if it needs one in between those bolts. Probably not. Or put one on each side.
Or it'd go like there or something.
Yeah. Kind of make them even. It don't really matter too much. Whatever you want to do. You got one right here, so I'll let you figure that out. We're going to take Shorty back outside. I'm going to see about some drive shafts because we did get some links with that transfer case in there earlier. See what we got new or used. And go from there. But I think you're going to work on this a little bit tomorrow after school.
Yeah.
And see what else we can get done on it. Maybe we'll get that thing mounted. Alright, back at it. Tucker got off school this afternoon. Looks like you painted this thing last night.
BBs.
Looking good. Ready to put that up in there and we'll get some holes drilled? Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I got a couple metric nuts here to go on the transmission mount. So that's going to go right on here. We'll get it all sitting and we'll drill some holes. Ready?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, you're on live TV, bud.
Hi.
The whole world is watching you right now.
I don't think the whole world.
Netherlands, Australia.
Maybe the
Oh
whole,
yeah.
Maybe the whole world in your head.
Bub, I'll have people start dropping comments below where they're from, and
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, they're from all over.
She seems a little bit big, but nothing you can't bend in.
Oh, she'll pull in. I made it like that, so you got a little wiggle room.
It's like getting really heavy.
The guy said this might be a little overkill. You did a nice job welding it.
Well, overkill's better than not overkill.
Well, we'll get a square and get you impact with 19mm on it. We'll get this thing squared in the rig here and tighten her down.
But
I don't know. You run those up a little bit?
yeah.
Oh, is it?
What do you tighten?
We need it. You got it too tight. Loosen that one up. We want to get it sitting right in the center of our oval holes. Okay. Now I need to get this square somehow.
I don't know what you're gonna square off of, but
The frame.
frame that's not square.
Is it not?
Well, I don't know, is it?
Well, I tell you what we can do. We can get a measurement from the leaf spring bracket. Here's your tape measure. Here's mine.
I didn't ask for tape. What do you measure? Ow!
Just go off that shackle right there. The round part. That
What
should
part
be the
of
same.
it? The round part?
Yeah. Yep, right there.
Just straight over to it? To the corner or the closest point?
Yeah.
13 and a 16.
Oh, now we got.
12 and a quarter.
Now we got
12 and a eighth.
Start snugging her up right there. Go ahead, one more.
A little more.
Alright, let's see what we got now.
It passes out.
You're good. I got 12 and an 8.
And you're just
check
going to
yours.
the closest corner? Why didn't it move again?
It will. We can move it still.
No, it's like 11 and 3/4 again.
Yeah, I'm 12 and 3/16. Let's go ahead and move this transmission jack. So we need to go.
Oh, it just kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of
got a
floppy.
rubber in it, doesn't it?
We're gonna take
Does
this
that have a
up.
rubber in it?
It does, yeah. There's a rubber right there.
That's why.
So I'm bumping this up. Let's get a measurement here now. Once we got it up here tight, see where we're at here.
So come to that corner.
Yep, same place.
12 and 8.
12 and an 8. We're at 12 and no, we're at 12 and 5/16. So, oh, that was a bunch.
I got 12 and
12 and the 8 right now.
4:30 seconds.
4:30 seconds, bud.
Wait.
Bud.
Divided by 4. Oh, that's an 8.
Yeah.
5:30 seconds. My bad.
Okay, it's fine. All right, we're gonna get this thing squared up.
My bad.
Let's get a couple C clamps. We'll clamp this thing here good and drill some holes in her.
I don't want to rip my arm off.
I gotta hold her up. Got all that Hercules power.
Nope. Oh, dang.
No power, huh?
Ow.
You gotta hold on to things like that.
I did. I was holding on.
Too much power in the Hercules, bud.
I wasn't expecting it to yank like that.
You about tore the truck off the stands.
No, about tore me off. Freaking stupid.
You're just gonna do the same thing there.
Yeah, I know. Maybe not as much pressure.
Yeah, let off on your pressure when you get ready to come through the holes.
No, it's not even through.
Well, you went through the one layer. Let's run your speed up and less pressure. A little more pressure here at Saturn. Push up on it. There you go.
Ow.
Oh, hot lava.
Hot.
Don't be a girl.
I'm not burned.
Well, we got all the holes drilled. I will tell you one thing. The Ford frame is a little extra hard. We got 3 7/16 bolts in each side. Tucker's got his name on his...
I just realized that's kind of
Don't. It's too late now, bud. It's already on there. Are you ready to see if this thing holds? The back of the Cummins in your transmission.
I'm not getting under it.
Oh, she'll be fine. Oh, yeah.
That's not-
She's breaking. That little tin up there was catching.
Oh.
What do you think? She's in there.
Holds.
She ain't gonna go nowhere. So you got you notched down for your drive shaft clearance. When you jump, when you hit a moose and you ramp over it and your axle droops out.
I'm not hitting a moose.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what we can do now? Get rid of all these strappies too.
That's a great shot.
Yep. Maybe Napa show up with their seals. We can put new seals in a transfer case and then we'll get it on there.
Perfect.
There you go. You ready, Freddie?
Got a little hot.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
I'll pick this up. We'll take it that way. How about that?
There you go.
You don't like this exhaust pipe, huh?
Now let's get this exhaust.
Okay. How are you gonna get that over that?
Magic
trick?
Yep, if you angle it.
You going out your way or? There you go. Look at that chrome tip, bud.
That's the only good thing about it.
Alright, Tucker's been working on getting the rest of the exhaust out. While he's doing that, he wanted me to get the fuel lines hooked up, so we hooked up the feed and the return up there, put the blow-by tube on, put a vent on the front axle, got it all cleaned out. So we're still waiting on seals for this transfer case. We got the 3 inputs and output seals there for that. We'll get that resealed, probably put that in there. But what are we doing next, buddy?
That's a good question.
I think we need to drop it down and figure for those AC lines so you can get those made and go from there. Alright, what do you got there, bud?
A big contraption.
Big Ford modification. So diesel conversion specialist sent us this bracket or hose manifold that goes on the back of the Dodge AC compressor here. This is the Ford line coming out of the dryer right here. And we've got it set right. And then we got to make this hose 53 inches that goes over here into our condenser. So Tucker's going to take that to the local hydraulic shop. They make AC lines. They should be able to handle that for us. And what else? I got you a list, a whole bunch of stuff to do because I'm getting ready to head to auctions for 3 or 4 or 5 days the rest of this week. So there's a ton of little things to do. You got pedals to install, transfer case stuff to do. It just keeps adding up and up and up. So it's never ending. The little stuff, the last 10% takes the longest for sure. So, but I think we're going to wrap this one up here. The next video, this thing's going to be running, ain't it?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I'm ready to drive it.
I need to order a couple more things for you. Need a couple new batteries. I'm sitting here looking. We got to figure out a intake hose or something too. We'll probably wait and do that later. You get your air cleaner. She's way down in that hole down there, so
That's been fun to get to.
we need a couple.
That's not bad.
I'll get you a heater hose with the 90 on it. Lots of little parts on these builds. It just takes forever. So people always ask about what parts I need for this and that, and this little stuff just takes forever and ever and ever. So pretty custom. What do you think? You got that? I got your big list.
It looks like a mess.
It is. We need to order a new receiver dryer here too on there. So I'm gonna get that stuff ordered. We're gonna wrap this video up because it's gonna be probably a week or so before I get back on doing filming. And yeah, I hope in the next video she is purring for sure. So I'm gonna get it running and driving and take her down the road for a test spin. Then we'll probably go through the axles and all that stuff, but that will be in the next video or so. So you guys want to make sure you don't miss out on that. Make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, it's going to be an epic truck when it's all done for sure. So we appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody watching our channel for sure, so we can do stuff like this, and it helps us out a ton. Right, Tucker?
It does.
You got more stuff to watch there, so. But yeah, we truly do appreciate each and every one of you guys watching, so we can keep doing this kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys probably at an auction here pretty soon.